Welcome back. This episode is going to be a little bit different. See, I ran into this situation where I know I haven't put out a video in a while. I think it's been almost 3 weeks, but I have been playing. I've been playing a lot, and I've been doing a lot of things, and I have so much footage, like days and days and days, hours each day, all kinds of stuff to go through. I've been really busy. I've been doing a lot, and I honestly don't have time to go through it all. There's too much. But I do want to put a video out because it's been a while and I want to show you guys what I've been working on. So I'm going to do this kind of like I did the very first episode of season 1, where it's like, hey, I got all this stuff. It's more of a tour. I'm not going to really show you much of me building it or working on any of these things because they're already done. And I can't go through the footage because there's too much footage. So, that being said, hopefully this will suffice. Down here I have, well, you've seen if I can get down the ladder, my farm here with my mushrooms and my sheep and my cows. And this was my primary source of wool for the 3 balloons that I made. And let me tell you, getting wool from here and then having to run the flower farm and get dyes was just awful. So I ended up expanding this kill chamber a little bit, first of all, because it's easier to, like when you breed them, they all kind of go to their own little respective side here. It's like a prison click almost or something. But it's easier to get what you need from that specific group just by expanding this a little bit. I'm losing my train of thought here. But I have a wool farm, colored wool farm. So if I decide to make any balloons or anything in the future, you know, I can come down here and have a decent supply to start with. And I got my little Jeb sheep here because why not, right? So this was the first thing I worked on. My AFK platform above my house for the glow squid farm. If you recall a couple videos back, I was complaining that it's just this glass platform and it kind of takes away from the effect of the balloons. So Sleepy suggested that I make it into a balloon also, and that's what I did. But I kind of did it a little bit different. I'm going to go into free cam here just because it's a little bit easier. I wanted to make it unique to the glow squid stuff, so I put glow squid heads instead of cocoa beans for the sandbags, and I kind of made it look I don't know, I colored it like squid, so maybe it would be clear that that's what that represents. I couldn't have a golem in here like I do in the other ones piloting it, because if I'm AFK up here and the golem happens to nudge me onto these slabs, I'm afraid that he's going to knock me off of there. So I made this little glow squid headed armor stand dude to kind of be the pilot, and then I put this little funny sign here. I think it's funny. Do you think it's funny? Looks pretty funny to me. But yeah, it's something a little different, but it looks better than that glass platform and it fits in with the other balloons, and I thought that was pretty good. Now my barn. Trying not to give spoilers here. My barn is actually a barn now. I took all my storage out. I left Herm in here. I gave him a bed and a workstation. You probably should have been a farmer. But he's not a farmer. He's a cleric. But all my animals out here, they were just tied up over there on a fence post, and they were randomly breaking free somehow and just wandering up the mountain. So I needed, first of all, to move all of my storage somewhere so that I could turn this into a barn to put the animals in. I got my dogs in here too. They're all mad at me. They all seem to look at the trapdoors. I don't know if it's because they're like in an open state, so they think they can go through it or something. I notice Herm kind of goes to the windows too. But yeah, I got little rails here to keep Herm from wandering out. Dirt floor. All the chests are cleared up and everything. So now it's a real barn. Now you might be wondering, where did all my storage go? all my storage went over there into that house that I built. So let's go take a look. And it's not really safe at night. I did also put down some moss blocks over here, but I didn't light anything up because I wasn't sure. I'm going to have to landscape and terraform this a lot different. I don't want it to just be plain like this, but I haven't quite decided how I want to do it yet. So currently it's just all moss and it is not very lit up, and it's kind of dangerous out here sometimes. So I got cats by both the entrances to both the doors, keep creepers away, like this one over here. But yeah, make sure it's safe here. Go into free cam again. First of all, this cliff, this little indent that was here, I just kind of walled it off for now. I do plan to re-terraform or re-landscape this to look a little more interesting, but just for now I just wanted to flatten everything out and have a smooth surface to work with. And this house, the design is by MrMattRanger. I'll put a link in the description. It was actually all built out of cherry wood instead of bamboo, and I built the entire house out of cherry wood. I had the pink banners and everything, and then I don't know, it was too pink for me. I wanted to try something else. And as far as trap doors go and getting a similar design on here, I thought bamboo was a good fit. I tried some of the nether woods first, but the trap doors didn't quite look right for the theme. Yeah, sorry, I had to go sleep. But the theme, I wanted to keep the building style the same for all of this. I got everything all spawn proofed up here with pressure plates and lighting where it needs it. Took a good while to build. I probably did a couple hours a day over several days. Just taking my time, you know, doing it in my spare time when I could. After I got this whole thing done, I was like, well, he never showed how to make the interior, so I kind of tried to wing it and just do my own thing in there. And then I realized just the other day, there's a whole nother video to this exact house where he styles the inside of it. It's a lot better than what I came up with, but I guess that makes it kind of unique that I did it my own way, right? So that counts for something, maybe. I made a little grandfather clock in here. Got my enchanting set up. Little sleeping area with a dresser. I moved my pillager guard guy from the barn over to here too. And then a chair that you can actually sit in because it's got a minecart in it. And then a custom painting that I made with the custom roleplay mod in an item frame. And this is the first floor. Not too bad. I decided to put my storage up here on the second floor, and I noticed in MrMattRanger's video, the first thing he did is dig a stairway down and make a giant storage room, which is totally what I should have done. But like I said, I didn't know that video existed, so that's not what I did. I put my storage upstairs where I have slightly more storage room than I did before. But I've got this here, lights in the walls. I've got all my signs on here, let me know what's in these chests. I've still got all these empty that I could use for whatever. I thought the brown ink with the glow ink kind of looks cool. It's orange, it's not brown. Well, the outline's brown, but I thought it kind of blended in and fit really good in here. I have a chandelier up here, and that's just all open because I had no idea what to do with it. I did have to put like a little shelf thing here above the chest to put a lantern here because this whole section was really dark. I didn't quite know the best way to light that up. The chandelier wasn't doing it, and I don't want to put lights on the floor because this is also the ceiling for the floor below. So I don't know. I thought it turned out not too bad. I'm pretty proud of it. It's definitely not as cool as what the original builder intended for the inside, but it's pretty good for what I know how to do, I think. My cats are getting moved around. Get back over there, kitty. Good enough. One last look around here. It was fun to build. I really like how it turned out. It's probably one of the cooler things I've built before. And I do want to show you this little thing I figured out before I go. These glow squid heads up here. First of all, they don't render in until you get like right up on it. Right here, you can't even see them. Anyway, I had to get 8 total for the outside for the sandbags and 1 for this guy. So I needed 9 glow squid heads. I think I had 1. And my glow squid farm, you have to AFK up here for it to run. So I'm out here flying around. I know there's a dark area somewhere over in here. And I get up to about that height. Nope, this is not the area. Let me try this again. Where's the area? Maybe it's more over this way. There it is. So right here, there's this dark area where glow squids spawn. I would come down here. I'm still within the range of my conduit, so I can breathe. I can kill them, try and get heads, and then I'd fly back up to about cloud height. Wait a second. Go back down, and there'd be more. And I could just do this over and over and over. Had I known that before I built the glow squid farm, I probably wouldn't have needed the farm, because this alone, just trying to get the heads, I was getting more glow ink than I knew what to do with. So thanks for joining me on this episode. I know it was quite a bit different than what I normally do. I didn't really have any building montages or anything, but you know, I wanted to show off what I've been working on and let you know that I'm still here, I'm still playing. I just haven't made a video in a while because I've been busy playing the game. So hopefully you like this, and I will see you next time. Later.